After you get your ring, is Cardi getting her ring? Proposal?
It's on the agenda, maybe, right? Right? I gotta get mine first.
You're getting it. You're gonna win.
Stefon Diggs was asked the one question fans have been waiting on. Is there a ring coming for Cardi B if he wins the Super Bowl? The reporter barely finished the question before Diggs smiled, laughed, and dropped a response that sent social media into a full meltdown. No long speech, no romantic declaration, just a casual, "It's on the agenda, maybe. I gotta get mine first." And just like that, the blogs were fed, the comment sections exploded, and fans started reading between every single syllable. Stefon Diggs is trending right now, not just for what he's doing on the field, but for what he didn't say off of it. At this point, Diggs isn't just an NFL star. He's a full-blown pop culture figure. Between Super Bowl buzz, headline-making performances, and his high-profile relationship with Cardi B, everything he says is under a microscope. Cardi B herself is a global superstar with a loud, loyal fan base. So when you mix football glory with hip-hop royalty, every moment becomes a headline. This wasn't just a sports question. This was a celebrity moment, and Diggs knew it. Let's talk about how this moment even happened. After a big media appearance, Diggs was casually fielding questions when a reporter decided to go there. The Super Bowl ring question wasn't random. Fans have been speculating for months about where Diggs and Cardi B stand. They've been spotted together, praised each other publicly, and supported each other during major career moments. So when the reporter asked if a championship win would come with an engagement ring, everyone leaned in. Diggs' response wasn't dismissive, but it wasn't romantic either. It was strategic, playful, and just vague enough to keep people guessing. The internet immediately clocked the laugh. Fans replayed the clip over and over, slowing it down, zooming in, analyzing his body language like it was a courtroom trial. According to social media detectives, that laugh said everything words didn't. Some fans swore it was nervous laughter. Others said it was the laugh of a man dodging a question he didn't want to answer honestly. A few even said it sounded like a hard no wrapped in politeness. And once that narrative caught on, it spread fast. Now, here's where things get spicy. Fans didn't just stop at marriage speculation. Almost immediately, a new theory popped up online, that Diggs isn't thinking about marriage at all, that he's thinking about expanding his family instead. Comments flooded timelines saying things like, "He not marrying her, he laughing because he knows that," and "that laugh means another baby before a ring." None of this is confirmed, of course, but allegedly, fans believe his reaction hinted more toward commitment without paperwork rather than a traditional engagement. What makes this moment even more interesting is the contrast between Diggs' public calm and the chaos online. Diggs didn't look stressed, he didn't look offended, he didn't rush to clear anything up. He laughed, gave a smooth answer, and moved on, like someone who knows exactly what they're doing. That confidence is part of why people can't stop talking about him. Whether you love him or side-eye him, he knows how to control a moment without giving too much away. Let's be real, Super Bowl pressure is already intense without adding relationship expectations into the mix. Diggs made it clear that his focus is on winning first. "I gotta get mine first" wasn't just a throwaway line. To a lot of fans, it sounded like a reminder that football comes before everything right now. Championships, legacy, career, those are the priorities. Love may be on the agenda, but it's not the headline act at the moment. Cardi B's fans had mixed reactions, and that's putting it lightly. Some defended Diggs, saying he handled the question perfectly and didn't owe anyone an engagement announcement. Others felt the response lacked excitement, especially considering Cardi's larger-than-life personality. A few fans even said Cardi deserves someone who wouldn't hesitate. And then there were those who shrugged and said marriage isn't everything. Either way, Cardi B's name being attached to the conversation amplified it tenfold. What's undeniable is how this moment highlights the crossover between sports and celebrity culture. 10 years ago, a football player's relationship wouldn't dominate timelines like this. But now, with social media, interviews become viral moments in seconds. Diggs isn't just answering for himself, he's answering for a narrative that millions of people feel invested in, and every smile, pause, or laugh becomes part of the story. The thing fans keep circling back to is intent, not what Stefon Diggs said, but what he didn't say. He didn't say yes, he didn't say of course, he didn't say that's my plan. He chose maybe. And in celebrity language, especially in a media-trained answer, maybe is a placeholder. It buys time, it keeps headlines neutral while allowing every camp to hear what they want to hear. Supporters hear hope, skeptics hear hesitation, and Diggs walks away without committing to anything concrete. A lot of people also pointed out the timing. Asking about marriage when a Super Bowl run is on the line is almost unfair. This is the peak of Diggs's professional focus. Contracts, legacy, endorsements, and performance pressure all collide in moments like this. From that angle, his response makes sense. He framed the question around self-achievement first, which aligns with how elite athletes are wired. Win first, secure the legacy, handle personal milestones later. That doesn't mean love isn't real, it just means priorities are stacked. Still, Cardi B isn't just a girlfriend in the public eye. She's a brand, a mogul, and someone whose personal life has always played out loudly in public. Fans are used to seeing her speak openly about relationships, heartbreak, and expectations. That's why Diggs's reserved approach feels jarring to some people. Cardi's world is expressive, Diggs's world is controlled. That clash alone fuels speculation, even if there's no real conflict behind the scenes. Another layer fans won't let go of is Diggs's demeanor. The laugh wasn't just a laugh to them. It was timing, tone, and facial expression. He laughed before answering, not after. To internet analysts, that matters. They claim that's a reflex, a split-second reaction before filtering the response. Allegedly, fans say that kind of laugh usually shows discomfort or avoidance, not excitement. Again, that's interpretation, not fact, but perception is everything online. Then there's the pregnancy chatter that took off fast and loud. Some fans openly said they believe Diggs is more comfortable with expanding a family than formalizing a marriage. That narrative didn't come from nowhere. In celebrity culture, commitment takes many forms, and marriage isn't always the first or final step. Allegedly, fans think his reaction suggests long-term involvement without rushing into a public engagement. Whether that's fair or not, it shows how deeply people are projecting onto this one moment. What makes this moment even more interesting is neither Diggs nor Cardi B rushed to clean up the narrative. No tweets, no Instagram stories, no clarification. Silence. And silence in celebrity news is rarely accidental. Sometimes it means there's nothing to deny. Sometimes it means the conversation benefits everyone involved. The buzz keeps Diggs trending, Cardi stays in headlines without lifting a finger, and the public keeps watching. From a PR perspective, Diggs handled the moment cleanly. He didn't disrespect Cardi, he didn't shut the question down aggressively, he didn't promise something he can't control. He kept it light, humorous, and future-facing. That's textbook media training. Fans might want romance, but professionals aim for balance, and Diggs stayed firmly in that lane. As for what Cardi B thinks, that's the biggest unknown. She hasn't responded publicly, and that alone is telling. Cardi is known for holding her tongue when something bothers her, so either she wasn't offended, or this conversation simply isn't as dramatic in real life as it is online. Social media often magnifies moments that couples themselves barely register. At the end of the day, this whole situation says more about fan expectations than about Diggs' intentions. People want fairy tale timelines, they want clear answers, they want declarations. But real relationships, especially under public pressure, don't always move that way. Diggs is chasing a Super Bowl ring, a literal one. Anything else comes second for now, and he didn't hide that. So, the real question isn't whether Stefon Diggs will buy Cardi B a ring. The question is why people expect one moment, one laugh, or one answer to define an entire relationship. Is he focused? Yes. Is he cautious? Probably. Does that mean never? Not at all. It just means the story is still unfolding, and fans are watching every frame like it's the final scene.